Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
God
The
damn.
Hilltoppers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make
What
big
shit
plays in
was
big
that?
games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Cradles it at the 35.
Got 19.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Hilltoppers offense will go to work for the first time today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's...
There he goes. Made a defender miss. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Brown will throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run this play from the pistol. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense trying to take it back. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Little. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Buys a little extra time. With the catch, it's Bolden. Looks as
Oh,
if we
I
have
definitely
an injury
jumped
on
that
last.
fucker.
Only in the hops. The Hilltoppers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Oh, here, that shit.
Gonna look downfield again. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Because my damn
He
running
makes
back
a play
didn't
in
go
the
for the
back end.
fucking
Nice
ball.
job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Quick release by the QB.
Bullshit ass RPO.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper.
Y'all
on this one,
motherfuckers
enough
need to
for the
get
1st
in there.
down, and he slides in safely. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Give to the single back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down.
Get in there,
Not
man.
enough to
Stop running
the
beside
offense
him.
from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
I was about to say, dude, if you get caught on one more time, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right on the money, you just have to make that catch. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
And of course
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the 1st points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Nice kick, nice job.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick.
Okay. Can we move
You've got to
on?
be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Finds his tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Brown wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions.
God damn it, I fucking
turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's McNeil. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got it in the middle, it's Little. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Topper. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a huge play, and that just goes to show you, man, when this guy is covered, he's open. Final play of the first half. I think everybody knows where the ball is going, and still they can't stop him from hauling it in the end zone, giving his team the lead on the last play of the first half. That was huge.
The Panthers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Everett. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Good pass, please.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage.
Good
Got it
fucking
out to
pass.
the 41 with a first
Dude's
down.
gone.
The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
You didn't force shit. It was a bad
On
fucking
4th down,
throw.
trying to find his man. He's got it. 1st down and more.
I'm talking about the
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete.
What happens when you hit a wide open guy with a good throw?
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Right down the middle.
Oh, look.
Makes the
Open
catch.
again.
And he will score. Touchdown, WKU.
Guess what happened? Touchdown. No
Quarterback's
shit.
abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't
Didn't
sure
jump.
they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier
That
in
play
the
was
game a
not
couple
set up.
shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
What a
kill that
nifty run there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Rushes on him.
And every time
Got some room,
I'm
headed
inside
to
of
the goal line.
field,
And
take
he'll
off
race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can...
The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They
definitely in
fooled
zone.
him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window...
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Brown will throw it. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bolden. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Keene. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He makes a grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Quick strike through the air for the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game spot.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man down the middle. Still on his feet at the 45.
Star corner and you're getting fucking beat.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. And he never had a chance to pick up the 1st down. Knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Brown wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. But a little time, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Hilltoppers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Turning it on. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll toss it to the left. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. He's got him. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bolden. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Hilltoppers have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback extends the play. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Stepping to the right. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Oh,
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Florida International offense is back on the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
He lobs one high down the left side.
Shot.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. These corners going to give them some space. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unleashes one deep.